It's game on. To'o with a good catch. With a hit up. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. Rushes into dummy half. Leota.
Great pass.
Two of them combined to bring him down. That's the first of 6. Turns it inside. Martin.
Well done.
Campbell Gillard puts him away. Second of 6 tackles there. Serves up a wide ball. Held as the call from the referee. They will play it on tackle 3. And he stopped in that one. Plays it with a little bullet pass. Has chosen the high kick. Great work under the high ball. Grabbed by the defence. That's the first. Fine support inside. Coruscant. That is a classic ankle tap. Nawanga Nituasi senses a chance out of acting half. Blast through the 40.
Look at him. Down to a job. Doing it easy.
Looking for the try line. They're over the line.
The Raiders will be stunned at how easy they scored this try. The opposition were dropping off like flies in defence. And in the end, it was just a simple stroll to the try line.
This should be points on the board. He pilots the kick over.
That will give this team's confidence a boost. Now, they need a good set from the kickoff. Get to the kick and apply some pressure on the opposition.
The Raiders lead by 6. Goes long. Buller latches onto that kick. Feeds it on. Referee calls help.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Nawanga Nituasi. Coruscant. The ball's been thrown out of play. What's he doing? Here's the scrum. Shovels it wide. Captured by the defence. Referee calls out 0 tackle. Martin. And he'll be forced to play it. That's one. Gives it on.
10 metres.
Gets the try.
Good try. Very good try. They'll be happy to get those first few points on the board.
Sizes up the conversion attempt.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Well done. 2 points from the kick.
Scores level. Who's got the next move?
Kicks long. You can see that coming from up here. That's an intercept. Dragged down.
Some enterprising play.
Play the ball now. Flicks the ball inside. Ball and all tackle. Plays the ball. Gets the ball. Coruscant picks up the ball. Gets it away. Runs past the defence. That's another try. Well, they're off to a very good start here. They want to continue putting the pressure on.
The Raiders have scored a marvellous long-range try here, and the crowd are absolutely stunned by this play. Their opposition had no answer in stopping that try.
He's looking to add the extras.
I think he'll land this one.
Never looked like missing.
Don't you love a close contest? This has been very entertaining, Boston.
Kicks off deep into enemy territory. And that kick is out on the full.
And we're coming back to where he kicked it.
Look at this, running from dummy half. With a line break. Crashes to the ground.
Bang! What a tackle.
Passes inside. Quick with the pass. Halted by the defence. That's two. They're looking to spoil his party. Stands and passes. Passes. Shovels it on. Quick to get to the loose ball. And he's over the line. Even the best coaches in the world can't teach you that. That was super play. He looks fairly confident as he lines this kick up. King is striking them well today. As is evident in the stats, they have currently kicked 2 from 2. Highlights that one through the uprights.
Always a great way to settle things down. Get some points on the board.
The Raiders lead by 12. They've talked about this before the game, mixing it up in an early interchange.
Coach might be wanting to save them for later.
The Raiders. Coach has decided he needs interchange now. The Raiders. Coach has decided on an early interchange.
They'll be wanting to show the coach why they're worthy of starting off the bench, I think.
He really drives this kickoff. That, folks, is a terrible kick. There's meters to be made from dummy half. King. Kamikamitha.
Nice pass.
Dearie me. It's a knock-on.
Put that down as an incomplete set.
And now the scrum to pack. Looks and turns the ball inside. Buller breaking his way through the line. Wonderful tackle. First tackle there. Gets the dummy half. Fires out a pass. Moves it on. What a run this is. Try there under the post. The onslaught continues. The Panthers. Defence looking very, very ordinary out there. We're only minutes into the match, and already the game is slipping away.
Another try scored here. They need to get their act together, Vossi.
Now we focus on the conversion to come. Doesn't have any trouble with that one.
It's funny what momentum can do in rugby league, especially when you've got a crowd like this urging you on.
The Raiders lead by 18. Cleary restarts play. Rinakama under it. He puts a kick in behind. Oh, Kenny with the break. Makes some ground. Tackle count is 0. Tries the inside pass. Puts the fend on. He's tackled there, but he's made good ground. Plays the ball a couple out. Lays it off. They bring him down close to the sideline. The Raiders on the back foot here. Yo. They're going to back themselves here to come up with a try. And there's the tap. With a quick pass. Another try. Hang on a second, Cameron. He's not held. He's over the line.
Good try that, Vossi. The build-up was impressive, and in the end, the defence had no answer for that piece of brilliance there.
Well, they've posted the try. Now can they get the goal? And that's through.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. Very pleased.
Kicks it off deep. That is a super take. Wrapped up Very nearly out of play there. At dummy half. That's a power play, that fair. Able to stand in the tackle. Referee shouting hell.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
He's shut down there by the defence. And that's the second. Goes downfield before the fifth. Not sure about the logic behind that. That kick bounces into touch. Rinakama goes himself. He's caught by the defence.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
Crowd settles down again for the second half. Look to contain them with a deep kick off. Out on the full, he'll be unhappy with that kick.
As the saying goes, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't comment on that kick.
Weaves his way. Offloads. Slips a pass away. Held as the call from the referee. Buller has a look and then runs from dummy half. Ravalawa.
Well done.
With a short ball. Nawanganituasi. Off the left foot.
He's proving elusive.
Finally wrapped up.
A solid chase there.
Putting up a chase. Breaks through the line. Tries a back pass inside. Gets his hands free and offloads. Name of the game there is to keep it alive. He's passed in the tackle. Leota puts him away. Comes up with a play the ball. That is saved, a four-pointer for sure. Throws himself into the defence. The Raiders have struck back. The Raiders have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Coruscant got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play.
The visitors are struggling to adapt here. Amazing how different they look away from home.
And they'll pick up the points. Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. That's good positional play to take the kick. Rinakama. That's a good ball and all tackle. Ravalawa dashes out of dummy half. Blows past the defence. No one in front.
Go, son.
The Raiders pick up another.
The fans rise and celebrate a beautifully orchestrated try. Their team's second try in very quick succession here. The away side will be a little shell-shocked and will want to tighten things up very quickly.
King looks up at the posts. He slots it over for two.
The Raiders will take a lot of confidence from that, and I'd say will be looking to push on. Important set of 6 coming up for both sides.
The Raiders lead by 24. The kickoff is long. Ravalawa latches onto that kick. Breaks through the defence. Referee calls hell. That's the first of 6. Feeds it on. Holding up a short pass. Buller, with the error, has dropped the ball cold. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. And the decision being made, let's have an interchange. Plays the ball 40 metres away. Rushes into dummy half. Good pressure from the chasers. Oh dear, another handling error. They are not doing themselves any favours at all. Works it on. Slips in the short one. That's a clever pass. Weaves his way through that tackle. Runs into touch.
Sideline awareness. When you're lacking the awareness, it's best to stay away from the sideline.
Plays the ball. Cleary. Able to get a one-handed offload. Wrapped up on the halfway line. There's the 0 count. Gets it away. Keeps the ball alive. Great vision. Passes long. Shoves off that tackle. Slips the pass. Terrible ball. Terrible. One-handed offload. He plays the ball on halfway.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
He was just about through. Second of 6 tackles there. Cut out ball. They'll look to find the line from this penalty.
Not in.
A very good evening. I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Canberra Stadium as we welcome you to tonight's clash between the Raiders and Australia. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one, and alongside me is Cameron Smith. Cameron, my friend, I've been looking forward to this matchup all week.
Thanks, Fossey. I've enjoyed the build-up to this match all week. These sides have that ability to turn the game on its head when they get going with the football. But both teams will also need to be on their toes in defence. I have a feeling the crowd is in for a real treat here.
Yes, thanks, Cameron. and we are underway. Campbell-Gillard takes it on the full. Rinakama pushed back in the tackle. Rushes into dummy half. Finds support. That pass hasn't found the mark. That's an intercept. Stags. Offloads. Nawangani Tuasi. That's a four-pointer scored out wide. What about? Opportunity to add the extras.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
2 more points. King restarts play. Stags catches it on the full. Fends him off. Blast past the halfway line.
Like a thief in the night.
Buller puts him away.
And the home fans are yelling at their team to improve.
Shovels it wide. Straight through. Just manages to stay in play. Plays it. A snappy pass. Gets the ball. Collins. He's shut down there by the defence. And that is tackle number 2. Passes. Moves it on. Able to get a one-handed offload. Oh, dear me. A drop ball. Passes short. Young gives it on. Stags. Stands and passes. Able to stand in the tackle. Nice vision. Cut out ball. Snappy pass. Feeds it on. Australia unable to break through. That's the third. Sends it back inside. Delivers the wide ball. Cleary. Well, he knocks it off. They form a scrum. With a quick pass. He breaks through. With a dive. He gets there. You don't reckon the home fans like that one. Have a listen to him.
I was just getting over the brilliance of the first try, and now they've scored another. It didn't take them long to get up into an attacking position from the restart. They executed that last play to perfection, Bossy.
We'll count that as 2 points.
The coach will be over the moon with this performance so far. Still a long way to go, though.
Australia lead by 12. Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Nawangani Tuasi under it.
Well done.
Halted by the defence. Referee calls out 0 tackle. And he's stopped in that one. That's the first of 6. Carrigan finds support inside. Holding up a short pass. Arms are free, and there's the offload. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. That's 1. And is able to come up with a hit. Ref says play the ball 15 metres out. Has a look and flicks it inside. Kamikamitha. Defence has prevented an offload. At dummy half. Turns it inside. Hard and straight to hit up. Scintillating try. Yes, sirree. That's the place to score a try. Right under the posts.
Good try. Very good try. They'll be happy to get those first few points on the board.
This should be the best kick. No goal. What can you say? 2 points go begging, and the gloss has been taken off their first try. I don't think it's an injury. I think it's the old-fashioned hook.
Strange time to make a substitution. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Cleary restarts play. Buller with a good catch. Fires out a pass. Breaking his way through the line. He grabs another. Nawangani Tuasi is a great support play.
If you're going to make a mistake from within your own half, you deserve to be punished. The opposition will be filthy about it.
Now the chance to add the extras. Cleary is striking them well tonight. They have successfully converted 2 from 2. Adds the 2 points.
Their little band of travelling supporters are enjoying this, and why wouldn't they?
King restarts play. And now they play the ball 30 metres out.
Beautiful.
Held call by the ref. On tackle 2. Play the ball now. Hits it up with a promising run. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's a beautiful try. That try's so good, it's worth more than 4. This should be points on the board. And they'll pick up the points. Hopefully that'll settle the nerves. Interchange coming into play now.
Coach might be wanting to save them for later.
Goes long. That's good positional play to take the kick. Wriggles free in the tackle and offloads. Crashes to the ground. That's the first. Putting up a chase. And he'll be forced to play it. Second of 6 tackles there. That is a classic ankle tap. Dragged down. Comes up with a play the ball. They're looking to spoil his party. Ball and all tackle.
Bang! What a tackle.
Quick with the pass. They drive him back. Stopped by the defence. Gets it away. Chasing well.
He's away.
And he's over again.
Australia will be very disappointed with themselves in letting that try through. There was no real urgency to wrap up the ball. Some fantastic passing at the end of that set and a well-deserved try.
Shot at goal still to come and a chance for another 2 points. He lands the kick.
A very good all-round performance so far. Still though, plenty of work to be done here.
The Raiders. Coach has decided on an early interchange. Cleary restarts play. Nawanganituasi marks the ball. Weaves his way.
He's proving elusive.
Grabbed by the defence.
This is just absolutely sensational. A gripping contest.
He's almost made his way through. Plays the ball with a hitter. Oh, he's through the line. He's through the line. They come away with a loose ball. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Gets his hands free and offloads. Driven back. Tackling in numbers here. And the attack just keeps on coming. Flicks the ball inside. Katonga. That's another 4-pointer. The onslaught continues. Australia defence looking very, very ordinary out there. We're only minutes into the match and already the game is slipping away. A real study of concentration. He's missed the kick. There's the siren for half-time. Well, the call has come for an early change here. Cleary restarts play. Nearly half-time. The home side are leading. And that brings us to the end of the first half. Kick-off about to happen. Second half begins. Shrugs off the tackle. Tries the inside pass. Good step. And almost beats the defence. Dummy half dash. Now with a hitter. The opportunity to score is still on. That's 2. Passes inside. They've notched another 4 points. The Raiders have had the try awarded, and that'll put more points on the board. Okoro got in good position, timed their run, and reaps the reward for a good piece of play.